Good morning, mate. Look at this sunshine. It's another day. It's another boiling hot day. I'm currently waiting now for a delivery. I'm in my cycling kit. I'm waiting to go training. I'm waiting for a delivery for a little like windshield thing that goes, a little windshield that goes over the top of my GoPro. That way it should eliminate some of the wind noise, and I shouldn't sound so much like Darth Vader. Though it is now like 10 o'clock, I've been sat in my kit for about half an hour and I'm getting a little bit impatient. I have no idea what time this delivery is going to arrive. I know it's coming today for sure, but I don't know, like, I don't know when. It could be this morning, it could be this afternoon. So I'm half inclined to just head out now without it and yeah, just make do for another day. Because I want to spend as much time in this sunshine as physically possible today. Steady morning plan this morning. The reason being I'm going to do a race this evening. I'm going to head over to the Lancaster crit. A crit that in previous years I've raced there quite a lot, but this year I haven't been at all. So I'm looking forward to heading down there tonight and do a bit of racing, but as a consequence that means that this morning I get to go a little bit easier. So I'm just going to do a couple of hours pretty steady, maybe roll over to the calf, sit in the sun for a bit. Need to work on these tan lines a little bit. I mean, as you saw in yesterday's video, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, but there's always room for improvement. Not a whole lot to report from this morning's ride. It's boiling hot, it's like 20 odd degrees. I took in quite a hilly route this morning just because I fancy doing a few climbs. Haven't really ridden it hard. Like, I'm quite a big guy, I'm not so necessarily an out and out climber, but I feel like since the Ross, I feel quite strong on the hills, you know. I feel pretty good on the climbs. So I've actually got something pretty annoying to tell you, which I'm going to mention in a little bit. I'm on my way to Lancaster, but right now I've stopped at the shop to get some coffee and to get some food, because I need food. That will do.
£4.98, please.
Cheers, thank you. I always find that like when the weather gets hot, like real hot, I just never fancy drinking coffee. Anyway, onwards to Lancaster. Made it to Lancaster. It's a decent evening to race tonight. It's like perfect temperatures. There's hardly any wind, which normally often is a problem here in Lancaster because we're so close to the coast. That wind off the coast can cause for a pretty breezy race, and often that can make it pretty hard. Yeah, no wind tonight, it's warm. But bad news is I have somehow and somewhere along the lines misplaced my GoPro like mount holder thing that goes on the front of my bike, and the long and short of that is that there won't be any race footage tonight, onboard race footage. It was on my bike when I went over to Ireland last week. I took it off before the race started. I thought that I put it in my bag, but I've searched all of my bags, searched all of my kit, and I just can't find it anywhere. Obviously now it's the following day. I'm just about to head out training, head out on my bike again. Yesterday, as I mentioned, like I didn't have my GoPro housing, so there's no race footage. This camera also just ran out of battery as I got there, as I was filming that previous clip that you just saw, and therefore there was no more footage from the race course last night. I have ordered a new housing unit which should arrive today. I'm racing again tomorrow, so the regular scheduled race video should be back again tomorrow. But it was an honest night's work. I got away in quite a few breakaways. The final one stayed away for quite a while. I'm quite surprised actually that it came back. Like we were riding, there's 4 of us riding pretty much full gas on the front. We got brought back 5 laps to go. I still, however, felt pretty good. Kept myself in a good position towards the front. The final lap, I came down the right hand side thinking that everyone was going to sprint over to the left. They ended up sprinting over to the right. I got a little bit boxed in, managed to sort of get out of the box a little bit, but by then it was far too late. Came across the line in 5th place. So I mean, it could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Because yesterday's video was a little bit messed up, I'm just going to keep today's and yesterday's all as one and just continue yesterday's vlog today. I'm just about to head out training. You guessed it, it's another warm day. My little wind protector thing arrived for my GoPro this morning, so hopefully the wind quality right now is better. You can hear me and I don't sound like an actor from Star Wars. Anyway, yeah, doing about 3 hours today. And I'm gonna split the 3 hours up into like 3 separate hours, I guess. The first hour that I've just done, about an hour, just like easy, steady riding. And then within the second hour, I'm gonna do a 20-minute sweet spot effort. Nothing too major, then cruise around for a little bit, and then in the last hour, do some 5-minute VO2 efforts. So basically some 5-minute maximal efforts. Feeling pretty good today, legs feel good, and the sun's out, so morale's high, so it should be a good ride. Just done my 20-minute effort. I did it on a race, like a local race circuit to us called the Bickerstaff circuit. It's like a 10-minute lap. I just did it twice. I'm riding with Rosie today. She's just like riding around as I'm doing my effort. So I'm just sat here now on the side of the road waiting for her to come around. But today's gonna be like the first day where I'm really gonna miss my power meter. I mean, for that 20-minute effort, my heart rate seems a little bit low today, so it's quite hard to get it up to like what it should be for a zone 3 effort. So because there was such a lag in my heart rate, it was really hard to like judge the effort and judge how hard I was going. So I kind of just had to go and feel. But I think I'm really going to notice it when I do my 5-minute efforts later on in the final hour, because I can't just bring my watts up and sit at a certain power. I have to wait for my heart rate to try and get elevated and keep it at like 190. But it takes a couple of minutes for that lag to catch up, and then by the time it's caught up, I'm like halfway through the effort. It's just not ideal. Anyway, I'm moaning. I'm just waiting for Rosie right now, and then we can crack on with the ride. There she is. 3 out of 4 efforts done now. Keeping filming to a minimum because these efforts are bloody hard. Woo! That's 4 efforts. I'm done. 5-minute efforts are so hard because it's like you can't go completely full gas because you kind of have to you kind of have to pace your effort, but it basically almost is a full gas effort anyway. I'm even shaking now, but I got like a 20-minute cruise home, and I'm gonna cruise. Arrived home from training to a parcel waiting for me at the door. I ordered this off Amazon Prime at about 6 o'clock yesterday evening, and it has already arrived. It's just a new mount for my GoPro. The housing unit that I lost that I mentioned at the start of the video, and conveniently they sent 2. I will do my best to take better care of these things, but what this means is race videos are resumed.